Okay, so for this memory of chaos, the memory turbulence is all about using follow-up attacks or skill. So you want to stack up as much as possible. So obviously first up, the follow-up attacks, your follow-up team, your ratio, your Topaz, your Aventurine, your Robin, as well as your Himeko, Herta, and Jade. All of them are all very useful, as well as since there is a skill part, characters that can spam that skill or enable other characters to spam skill. Obviously to use skill, you need skill points. So Sparkle is one very good pickup, very good in this MOC. Spamming skills some characters could be like, I think Argenti works very well here as well. Sushang works because of her ult. She can scale like 2 times or 3 times. I think it's 2 times. Then you have like action forward characters that can boost the actions of your characters, so they can use more skill points. Those also works. So just going through floor 12, it's going to be against these 3 mobs at the end. But just quick mention about this guy, about this mob that will put you to sleep. If you're not using Fushen or any effect rest cleanser, effect rest tank like Aventurine or Fushen, you need a healer with that can cleanse cleanse your ally in the case that you put your DPS gets put to sleep. So the obvious choices over here is Firefly, and yeah, I think she's the best character here. Or if you have any strong lightning DPS, aka Acheron, Zingren, Hyper Carry maybe can work here. I didn't really test it out because I had Firefly. So yep, Acheron works very well here. Obviously, you can use Gallagher with Acheron, Pella, your usual Acheron teammates, Black Swan, anything Silver Wolf. If you got E2 Acheron, I think this should be an easy clear for you. And ratio comp might also work here, by the way, because Topaz can just ascend as well as ratio, because there are two that are weak to imaginary. Then if you got Aventurine works as well. Robin can also work with like the premium follow-up comp can work here very well. Any ratio comp with, so long as you have like I think Topaz, I think it should be fine here as well. Yeah, then Himeko might work here, but she might need Super Break. I have a feeling she might need Super Break. So yeah, if the case that you don't have Firefly, I think you can use this as the same comp but replace it with Himeko instead. Okay, now on to the main thing about this tree is just more of, so long as you must probably get a sustain here, because there's one that will put you to sleep and I'll put you to sleep. This one deals quite a big sum of damage, while this one is just DOT. So either have a cleanser or have some sort of sustain, or healer or tank. For Argenti side, the main thing about this is that I use Clara here, but Clara isn't the best over here because of this mob, because it only just applies DOT. If you guys watch my Pure Fiction video, I did mention it. This enemy is really out there just to screw Clara over, because each time it pours the drink or applies debuff to Clara will not counter attack. So there's only this enemy that will potentially attack Clara. And yeah, so that's something to note if you want to use Clara here. Obviously I used Sushang here and she still works. And one major thing that why this team comp can work is because of this follow-up attack and skill from the memory turbulence, because this contributed to a lot of the damage done to all the enemies here. So yep, so the main stuff is obviously they want you to use Argenti against him himself. So if you don't have Argenti, you can probably look to Sushang. DOT can work potentially with Luca maybe, but it's still quite, your characters need to be kind of well built and you need the relevant supports as well. So like I mentioned earlier on, your Sparkle, your Bronya can all help quite a bit. Some other mentions, I didn't try it, but maybe some hyper carry comps, like I think if you have Invisible Lune and with like Sparkle or something, he might be able to still work if you like brute force. And if maybe you can Silver Wolf apply weakness, also potentially help you. Xingdiu hyper carry with Sparkle, not Sparkle, with Silver Wolf can also work, and probably need Sparkle as well. Yeah, if later on you guys can see my run how Sushang and Clara isn't counter attacking for the first half for the wave 1 that much. It was more of Sushang doing the work, and then you can see how the memory turbulence help a lot. And in the case that you're using Acheron in the first half, by the way, you can switch your Firefly comp down to the bottom, or in the case that you don't have Firefly, you can do Super Break Sushang, and Super Break Sushang is insanely OP as well, and it can work so long as you have the right builds and the brick set and all. Especially the new brick set helps Sushang a lot. I think that should be about it. Mono Quantum I didn't try, but if your Quantum team is quite stacked with like light cones and constellations, probably they can probably clear it as well. Let me just take a look at what other people use. It's pretty much the go-to. It's just Acheron, follow-up. Yeah, and yeah, I mean there are some people, this guy is just stacked on like max characters, so don't bother looking. Yeah, you guys can see it's, oh yeah, Jade obviously works here. I forgot to mention Jade. Jade with Clara can work here. Jade can also work with Himeko over here, but the thing is they're not quantum weak, so that's something to note of. But I think Kenshi can still work. Oh, this person used Jade with Topaz, so that's something you guys can take note of as well. But you guys can see the team comps for this is, yeah, look, that my friend used a hyper carry, but with Topaz and Robin to support his Xingren. So that's something to note. Oh yes, I forgot. Thank God my friend reminded me. Boot Hill also works here obviously against the second half. I forgot he was a physical DPS. I'm sorry. Then yep, DOT teams can work, but this is obviously using Acheron DOT. You can see some people obviously use the Firefly in second half, and then first half they use Acheron because Firefly can imply weakness. It helps a lot. And then yeah, literally these two comps can be interchangeable, I guess. So in the case that you guys are struggling, you guys can try multiple team comps. But I would say for this run, it's kind of trickier in terms of team and run instead of like survivability and all. Obviously, Argentine is still gonna be painful, and then all these dudes are still gonna be very painful. The past, present, and eternal show, they will definitely be painful and all, but they are not that like annoying. Like if I were to compare it to Floor 11, I'll just do a quick summary of it. You have Kokolia, you have this guy who will inflict deep freeze on you. Well, and then on the other side, you got freaking Kafka, they can, and this Aromaton that which will potentially stun you. So with all these characters, they are much with these units, they are much more annoying and require you to have proper sustain. While as for this, your sustain can be semi, like the requirement isn't as high. Like compared to just now the Kafka stage and like this Argentine stage, Lynx can probably sustain, or maybe like Baidu can probably sustain. While for just now that Kafka stage, Baidu can't sustain. So yeah, that's just an example I'll use. And I think that should be about it. Hopefully you guys are able to clear this run. That's something to take note. In the case that you do not have enough damage, the main thing is to try and stack up as much memory turbulence either using a full up team or using spamming your skills with like Sushang, Sparkle, this kind of combo, and my Clara as well. Yep, hopefully this helped you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Okay, so Firefly using this break effect is to improve. E6, E1, E6, E1, E0, E0, E6. Relics wise, this is physical set with crit. Sparkle usual stuff. This one usual. This is more damage. Yeah, this is the damage comp. I recently this wasn't the one that I used in MOC, but I recently just changed it because I was using Watchmaker 4-piece Watchmaker and Harmony MC, but now I switched it over to Remain instead. Then Gallagher, same thing. Yep. Light cone wise, post op, memories, Remain light cone, Sarah light cone, Sim universe, dance, Sim universe. Yep, that's about it.